So, on the last episode, we rode the Devil's Highway out of Arizona. I spent the last 7, 9, 8, 10 days, I don't know. I'm in Pie Town, New Mexico, so I stayed here last night in the dispersed camping area right across the street from the pie place. However, it's kind of gross. I'm going to show y'all something really quick that I'm really not stoked on. So there actually is a vault toilet in this campground, but it is not okay. Like, that's not okay. So if you're going to do any dispersed motorcycle camping, take your trash and walk it to a trash can, not into a vault toilet room. But anyway, today I'm just kind of packing camp up right now, making breakfast out of cheddar broccolis, and we're gonna ride, I think, to Taos, New Mexico today. It really just depends on the weather. It may or may not rain on me trying to get back to Denver, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear, figuring out what the weather's gonna do. I'd love to get lunch in Taos. I would love to stop at the bridge. If you've ever been to Taos, it's a really cute little art town up in northern New Mexico, and then continue on to Denver and finish this trip out. So I'm gonna go throw this trash away really quick and make some breakfast, and we're gonna get on the road. I think it's like 7 o'clock right now, so. So cold. It's like 54 and raining. I made it to Santa Fe, but with that being said, we're not going to Taos because my girlfriend that lives there told me that they got 6 inches of snow in the ski valley, and it's just like a muddy, sludgy mess. And I know for a fact that Red River got ice. So since I was gonna have to go through Red River or that area to get back to Colorado, we're not gonna do that because that's sketchy. So I have a food spot in mind that is very New Mexico. It's about an hour away. There are some here, but we're gonna go to the one up the street. So let's just keep trucking along, and maybe I'll have feeling in my hand once we sit down and eat each other. After gassing up in Santa Fe, I had high hopes that I would miss the other rainstorms I saw forming on the radar. But as I inched closer towards Las Vegas, a dark rain cloud hovered on the horizon. Soon, I would get dumped on, just a couple of miles before my exit for lunch. Did I mention it's in the low 50s? Perfect riding weather, y'all. With all of my clothes completely soaked and the temperatures continuing to drop, I finally accepted the fact that I wouldn't be making it another 300 miles home today, and grabbed the cheapest hotel I could find in Las Vegas. No, not that Las Vegas. Las Vegas, New Mexico. Yeah, real nice accommodations here. Sounds like a shithole. The door doesn't even seal. For $85, I expected something a little nicer than this, but it'll do. Okay, so I've been talking all day about how we're going to go get burgers, but since I was not planning on staying here, I think we're going to treat ourselves to something a little better than a chain restaurant cheeseburger that's local to New Mexico, and get some good tacos from a locally owned restaurant called the Skillet. So let's head over there and see what these are about. Photos on Google look pretty good, and someone recommended it to me, so we're gonna go check that place out. Lake Slaughterburger can wait another day, because the Skillet is a little more up my alley.
I don't care what y'all say. I deserve this. I don't even think there's alcohol in it, honestly. If there is, it's this much. Oh my god. So we're supposed to do 600 miles today from Pie Town to Denver. And I only got to Las Vegas 2 miles before the exit. 2 miles before the exit, got drenched. I could feel the first little drop of water sink into the soles of my boots, and I was like, it's game over. It's 50 outside. I'm gonna freeze, and it's just not worth it. And then I saw that other storm going over Raton Pass, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it over the pass. So here we are, and this is honestly like a little hidden gem. I had no clue this was here, and I'm super stoked I found it. Wow, these are so good. This completely turned my whole afternoon around. I'm no longer in a bad mood.
Shortly after sunrise, I got up and started loading the bike. But before heading north, I decided I couldn't leave Las Vegas without trying the most well-known place in town, Charlie's Spic and Span. The Spic, as some locals call it, has been the meeting, eating, and greeting place of Las Vegas since the 1950s. On any day of the week, you'll find plenty of locals enjoying Charlie's. Maybe it's for their famed cream puffs, pastries, or giant cinnamon rolls. Or maybe it's because of their freshly made tortillas. But you'll always find their dining room buzzing with guests. You can't come to New Mexico and not enjoy some green chili. So, green chili huevos rancheros and a cinnamon roll the size of my hand were my pick of the day. Needless to say, I was stuffed to the rafters the rest of the ride.
This thing is the size of my hand.
I've been to Las Vegas numerous times over the years passing through, but being forced to stay here forced me to see a side of this tiny New Mexico town I didn't know existed. And while I loathe paying for hotels and throwing my plans out the window, I can say that this unexpected overnighter turned out to be a memorable couple of days on the bike. Good thing I didn't try and go over the pass yesterday, because that's all new snow. Whew.